Hi, this is Mrs. Kane, and I'm here with Miss Dart. This video will instruct you on how to use BandLab, and Miss Dart will walk you through it. Here we go.
So go ahead and download the app. Go to your app store in either your iPhone or your Android. You're going to type in BandLab. Tap BandLab. And that's what it looks like. I already have it, so I'm just going to click open. Take a second and create an account. It's going to ask for an email address. You can choose a username, and you can also choose a display name. You do need to use a real email address. The other things, it does not have to be your real name. This is a public media type thing, so you can put whatever you want right there. Same thing for your username. You can pick whatever username you want. So to walk you through, you're going to get to a page that looks something like this, has your feed on it once you've become a member. I'm going to walk you through what's on this page. So on the bottom icon bar, you have a home screen. This is your home screen. On the top, go ahead and tap the picture of you, and that takes you to your profile screen where you can edit things. So go ahead and go to the top right-hand corner, tap the settings. Here you can do a bunch of stuff on your accounts, tap Miss Start or wherever your picture is. And here you can change your username and your display name as well. If you've changed something, you're going to check the right, tap the right check mark in the top right-hand corner. If not, go back again. So on this profile screen, down in the middle, you see it says 2 followers, 3 following, 3 bands, 0 collections. This is one way you're going to be able to get to your bands, which we're going to talk about later. Just kind of keep a tab in that. All right, on the bottom icon screen, we're going to go to the navigation page. It looks like a compass. It's next to the home page icon. Go ahead and tap that. And here you can search for friends to follow. So in the search bar at the top, you're going to type in wjcc space orch, O-R-C-H. And you're going ahead and click follow. I'm already following them. After you're done, you can click cancel, and you're back on this screen. The middle icon, the plus symbol in the red, that is how you create a new project. So go ahead and tap that. And you can swipe up here. If you want to import a track, you can do that. If you want to record with your mic. When we record with our instruments, we're recording with our mic. And if you want to use MIDI instruments, etc., etc. So for right now, we're not going to do this. So go ahead and push an X on the bottom of the screen. To the right of that button is a bell icon. The bell icon is your notification screen. Tap that. And you have you and you have invites. Tap invites. This is where you're going to be receiving your invitation to join wjcc orchestra group. So I'm going to accept this invitation. Yay, and I just joined that. So for right now, go ahead and go back to the bottom icon page, or sorry, the bottom icon bar. And on the right-hand side, there's a folder with music notes. That is your projects tab. It'll take you to something that looks like this right here. It has projects, albums, collections, bands. The band is that thing you got an invitation for, or you will get an invitation for, that you accept in notifications, and community. So go ahead and go to bands. And you're going to click on whatever band you got invited to. So I'm going to go to bass. In here, right now there's just 2 members. I'm going to click on projects. There are all these projects. You're going to be part of a specific team. So we have Team Bridge and we have Team Scroll in the bass section. I'm Team Bridge. So I'm going to tap Team Bridge America Part 1. And then if I just want to listen to this project, what it is, I can just push the play button.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Okay, pause that. If I want to open it and actually go ahead and do a recording with it, I'm going to tap open. Always choose Mix Editor, the little microphone right there. Never choose the video. Okay, now I'm going to walk you through the recording page. At the top left, there is a back button. If you click back, it's going to take you back a page. So I'm going to click open again, Mix Editor. Second from the left, there is a sound wave. That is your track icon. When you click that, you can actually see the track. So right now it's on the track icon. The middle icon, the pencil, you can add lyrics or notes. The next icon is your settings. You can change tempo markings and do a bunch of other stuff here. Don't worry about the settings right now with these projects that we're doing together. You will want this for your independent projects. And then the icon all the way on the right is the cloud. You can't tap that yet because you haven't actually done anything to this project. That would save your revisions or publish it. So go ahead and tap back on the track icon. And at the, in the tracks, you see there's a plus symbol under the first one. I'm gonna go ahead and tap that to add a track. And I'm gonna be recording myself, so I'm gonna tap voice mic. And we just added a track here. Okay, on the top right-hand corner, underneath of the cloud, there's kind of a down arrow. Tap that so you can get back to the screen so you can see both of your tracks. So at this point, you want to plug in your headphones in order to record. Headphones do make a difference. I have tried three different sets of headphones today, and one of them for some reason definitely recorded better than the other two. Now these are just the normal, I have an iPhone, so these are just the normal iPhone earbuds that come with the phone. They're nothing special. But you're gonna wanna plug those in so you can hear and record at the same time. To record, you are simply going to tap the record button.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Tra la 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 la.
2.
Okay, and then I'm going to tap it again to stop. Now at the top right hand corner, again, I'm going to click that down arrow so I can see both tracks again. To get to the beginning of the recording, I'm going to tap the button to the left of the record button. And then I'm going to push play to see what it sounds like with my tra-la-la-la-la on top of that track.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
2.
Okay, and then I'm going to pause that. And then I'm going to go back again. I didn't really like that recording because it doesn't really sound good with the piece. So I'm going to record again by just tapping the record button, and it's going to record over what I just did. I can also just tap that track and click delete, and it would take it out right there. Okay. A couple tips, other tips for recording. Your hair will make sound. So you want to make sure when you have your earbuds in that I like putting my my phone on my stand and then sitting as far away from it as I can so that the headphone cord is taut, and that makes sure my hair is not touching the headphones, make sure it's not touching the mic on the headphones or any of that. You also just don't want to be wearing any clothes or earrings that are going to have any sort of noise to them. It's amazing that the tiny bit of noise this can all pick up. You can also try recording in different rooms for different acoustics. So if you're not getting the sound that you like on your recordings, try changing up your headphones. Try changing up the way you're sitting. Try making sure things aren't touching your headphones. Try changing your room. All those sorts of things will help a lot. If you accidentally record over the wrong track, for example, I'm going to tap track 1 and I'm going to push record. Now I'm accidentally recording over the original track. So I just realized that. So I'm going to click record again to stop. And to the left on the top bottom, you see the undo. Just tap that and it'll undo what you just did. So you don't have to stress about that. Okay, top right hand corner, I'm going to click that down button to get back to my tracks. And I'm going to tap track 2 to make sure I'm recording on the correct track again. Icons at the bottom of the screen. To the bottom left, we have the volume control and mixing. If you want to mute someone, just tap the M for mute and the track will turn gray. So I want to mute the first track right there and just hear the second track. Or maybe I just want to hear that one. Okay, to unmute, tap S for sound. Now sometimes it'll automatically mute the opposite one for some reason. I'm not sure why. So just make sure if you want the sound on that all the sound is on right there. To get back to the track screen, tap the volume control icon again and it'll take you back there. The icon on the right bottom, oh, and that's super useful when we're doing these group projects and there are 5, 6, 7 people all recording on the same project. You might not want to listen to everybody, so you can mute everybody and just do your own project with the original recording. The icon on the bottom right is the metronome. For group projects, you will not be using the metronome. However, you may want to use it for your own independent projects. To turn it on, simply tap it. To turn it off, tap it again. To adjust the metronome tempo and time signature, tap the settings icon at the top of the screen. And then to get back to the tracks, tap the tracks icon. All right, I have to record something on the second track so I can save it. So I'm just gonna record real quick.
2.
Good, yay. All right. Once you have completed the recording you want to save, make sure you say, just back up for a sec, make sure you say your name at the end of the track you're recording. So say I'm recording track number 2 on my violin, and I'm recording
3,
la la
4,
la. I'm recording,
1,
recording.
2,
when
3,
I get to the end
4,
of the recording,
1,
I'm gonna say
2.
Mary Dart. Okay. That way I know who's playing. Miss Kay knows who's playing. So if we need you to go in and redo it, we know who we can just text or call or message or something. So make sure at the end of your track you stop playing at the end, which would be there, and then you just say your name before you stop recording. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save it. So I'm going to tap that top right-hand corner, that cloud. For our purposes, you're always just going to save. Don't worry about publishing. For your own personal projects, you can publish at your own discretion. So I'm just going to save it. To get back to the main page, click the back icon on the top left. And then you can click back again. And now you have all your icons at the bottom that you can do whatever you want. So each time someone adds a track to the recording, it will appear in everyone's projects. When you open up a project, so we'll open this one back up, you'll see that this is the original one, and then that I just recorded on top of this. So you're gonna wanna record on top of whatever the most recent one is, okay? So that we can just keep adding on to each other. To create your own project, tap the red plus sign icon at the bottom of the screen. Swipe across options to choose what you want to add as your first track. And enjoy. For privacy reasons, I am recommending that you don't publish everything unless you really want to, but there's a lot of privacy options on here. For example, the groups that you guys are part of with wjcc, only if you received an invitation can you see those folders. So like basses can't see the violin group, violin can't see the basses group. No one outside of our outside of this group can see it either. So we are making sure there's a lot of privacy settings there. If you have any questions, let us know.